Hello, Facebook world and folks who are tuning in into this video. So I hope you all are doing well. I thought I would come on to talk about, I really want to just kind of reintroduce myself a little bit and also talk about the importance of like pouring into our cups and how we need to be able to pour into our cups in order to leap into our own greatness. And so before I talk about that, I hope everybody's doing well and taking care of themselves during this time. And so, yeah, you may see that I post a lot of different things on my page, or I share a lot of different aspects of myself. It's really just the gifts and the talents that I've recognized that I have, and that I know that's my responsibility to use, to share and to give and to really just get it out into the world, because I believe we're all here to do that. So I just want to just share what Goddess Crowns is about real quick, and then I want to talk a little bit about the importance of pouring into our cups. And so I am Nakia, founder of Goddess Crowns by Nakia. And I help women transform their lives from the inside out by falling deeper in love with themselves, becoming more magnetic, and leaping into their own greatness. And the way I do that is through my inner and outer caring services. And so the inner services is through my coaching. I do private coaching with women. And I also have a magnetic woman mastermind program where I'm really just working with women to like set intentions and goals, and like to set boundaries, and to encourage them to take care of themselves, to put themselves first, as well as to leap into what's calling them, because we all have a calling. And so I just do that one-on-one with women, as well as through group circles in my mastermind program. So, and then I do workshops. Y'all know I do workshops. So that's the inner work that I do. And then the outer is through, I crown women, right? I crown women literally with sacred jewelry. I have crowns, right? And you see me with the jewelry all the time. Crowning women with sacred jewelry that is filled with love and healing and peace. It's the same energy that I give off. It's in the jewelry. And so when women wear my jewelry, they feel that energy and they use it. It's not just something that looks good. It's an energy that is carried through the jewelry that is healing, and it's all about self-love and reminding women of how beautiful they already are. So that's the outer crowning. And then I also crown women through natural hairstyles and braids, like literally crowning the head. So those are just some of the gifts that I offer, that I've recognized over the years, and that I've recognized that it's my responsibility to give and to share. And so the reason why I'm able to do any of that, and not to mention, I also work a full-time job supporting young women at an organization and those who work with young women. So I'm working a full-time job, and I'm doing Goddess Crowns by Nakia. And guess what? I'm not burnt out. I'm not stressed out. I'm doing fine. And the only reason why is because I pour into my cup every single day. It's because I have a self-care routine every single day, that I'm protecting my boundaries. I'm setting boundaries and protecting those boundaries every single day. That's the only reason why I'm able to do all these things and not go crazy and be burnt out. And so I just want to share that no matter who you are, no matter what you're doing, if you're working, if you a full-time mom, if you a boss of your own business, no matter who you are, what you are, whatever it is, everybody needs a self-care routine. Everybody needs to be able to know that it's okay to pour into your cup. Know that it's okay to take breaks. Know that it's okay to not have to be doing something every single waking moment. Especially right now during this quarantine, I feel like a lot of folks feel like, oh, I got to be productive. I got to do this, I got to do that. No, you don't. This is a pandemic. You are forced to go within. It is okay to take a break. It is okay to lay out on the floor and don't do nothing. It's okay to recharge your energy. Because guess what? If your phone was to die right now, and you know you need your phone, you know you're going to put that phone on the charger, right? So why wouldn't you recharge you? Why wouldn't you recharge yourself? And I mean like energetically. That's the type of self-care that I talk about. That's what I mean when I say self-care is not optional. We got to have the energy to be able to put out into whatever it is that we're doing in life. Otherwise, you can go out and run and do and go. But guess what? You're going to be burnt out. You're going to be stressed out. And you're going to be wondering why you tired, why you drained, why you got a headache, why all these different things are going on. It's because you're not pouring back into yourself regularly. So that's why I talk a lot about self-care is not optional. Everybody needs to be pouring into their cups so that you can leap into your greatness and do what it is that you're called to do. And even if it's not some big, large thing, again, you might be called to just walk into the living room. Okay, you need energy to do that, whatever it is that you're called to do. So I just wanted to share that and just to emphasize that the reason why, again, I'm able to utilize my gifts and do all these things in such a way that's more feminine. Because I think we get stuck in a lot of the masculine energy, which is about go, it's about action, go get it, do. Right? We need to have balance. We need to have balance with that as well as sitting still. Visualizing, meditating, receiving, knowing that it's okay to recharge. We have to recharge so that we have the energy to put out into the world, right? So I just want to offer that because I think it's really important. And then I wanted to share that a few weeks ago, I did a survey asking you all and asking my tribe, like, what do you want it to hear from me? What are you challenged with right now? Like, what would you like? And almost everybody said they wanted to learn how to monetize and use their gifts for good. And so I'm working on a whole series of courses around that. But what I will say is it's not about just here are all the steps I took to start my business. It's also about, again, the inner work that's required, right? It's about going within, looking at what are those challenges that came up during those times when I wanted to go after, this particular part of my business. What were those limited beliefs, those negative thoughts? What were some of those things that I need to look at? How do I build up my confidence? How do I build up my courage? How do I be creative? It's about balancing those things. How do I manage self-sabotage? So it's not just about the steps to, here's how I met a world of success. No, you got to do both. You got to do the inner work required so that you can be successful. So I want to say thank you to those who filled out my survey. And I want to share good news that I actually am going to be releasing a series of 12 courses. And it's through my Magnetic Woman program. And so I just released the first four. The first four are on my website at goddesscrowns.com. And so what the first four is all about is about setting the tone, right? It's about setting intentions first. What are your intentions for yourself and your life and what you want to be doing and focusing on? The second one is on self-care is not optional, it's required. Right? So really, how do we set boundaries? How do we build a daily practice of self-care so that we are pouring into our cups on a regular basis, so that we have energy, so that we have light? I know when you all look at me, people compliment me on things. Oh, your hair looks nice, your earrings, and all of that. That's great. But what you really see is light. You see light coming through me because of me pouring into my cup every single day and having a routine. It's just light, and we all have it. We just sometimes it's dim, and we just need to revitalize that. So the second one is about self-care is not optional. The third one is about setting goals, setting smarter goals so that you can move from intentions to an actual roadmap to reach your goals. And then the third one is about unpacking limitations, because guess what? When you start setting goals and you start moving forward, it's going to be the old part of you, that little limited part of you that want to stay in the comfort zone. It's going to be like who you think you are. So you got to be able to identify what is that. I want to do this. I want to reach this goal, but I can't start because there's this belief that I've been operating from that I need to address. And so I show you how to address that. So those are the first 4 courses, and I'm so excited to announce them. They're only $27 if you want to purchase one at a time, or you can do a whole bundle. You can get the first 4 for $97. And with that, you will get a power session with me, and you get these assignments at the end, these life work assignments where you could put it into practice. So this is one of the projects that I was able to start while on quarantine, and I'm just really, really excited about it, and just wanted to offer that. I just wanted to share that. Thank you all for tuning in. I see some of y'all are on here. I don't know if you're liking this video or commenting or not, but thank you for listening. But I just really wanted to share that it really is about us being able to pour into our cups no matter what we do in life, because we can't really give anything if we don't have anything to give, right? Like, you got to have something to give. And not from a place of drain and depletion and, stagnation and at the expense of your own health. Because sometimes we give and we do so much, we put so much out, but we don't pour back to ourselves, or we don't allow ourselves to receive. We don't ask for help. It's like, it's killing us. Like, we can't keep doing that. And so whatever it is your routine is, maybe it's waking up in the morning, maybe it's prayer, maybe it's meditation, maybe it's writing in your gratitude journal, maybe it's doing some stretching and yoga, maybe it's whatever it is. But I know for me, when I wake up, the first thing I do is not to pull up this phone, okay, unless I'm turning on some meditation music or my spiritual playlist, because I have a playlist that I listen to every morning that has these songs on it that really just get me in a certain mood. But I'm not getting on Facebook. I'm not getting on Instagram, none of that. First thing in the morning, you need to reserve that time for you and your creator. You need to reserve that time to pour into your cup and to recharge and re-energize, and know that you have the opportunity to do that every single day. Even if you had a bad day today, know that when you go to sleep, you get to reset. When you wake up, you get to refresh. You get to recommit to a new day, and it's a blessing. And so why not speak your gratitudes out into the world? So yeah, that's all I really wanted to come on and say. I don't know if this is useful for you all. Definitely leave a comment, like, share, and let me know. And don't forget to go to goddesscrowns.com to check out my new courses. They're self-paced. There's like 30 minutes of me narrating through, guiding you through those topics, and then you get like visuals, and then you get this life work assignments to do at your own pace. So I'm excited. You all are the first to hear, and I just wanted to share that and send you all lots of love and light on this evening. All right, y'all. Peace, love, and light.